So hey there everyone, before I start this video I just want to say this. So as I was searching for commentary stuff or just stuff to talk about when it comes to commentary in general, I don't know why but I just felt burnt out when it came to stuff like that, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to commit to what I'm saying, but I'm kind of feeling like branching off from commentary for a while. Just a little bit, not permanently, if you get what I mean. Because I feel like, I've made these thumbnails, I've had these ideas which have been stirring up, and I think that might be better for me to do in the meantime before I actually get into, your typical commentary stuff that I normally talk about. So, if I talk about different stuff for a while, don't be surprised. But now that I'm done with that, how about we get into the actual video? No, there's a lot of movies out there. Some movies which are good, some which are bad, and some which don't even really make sense conceptually. And as of recently, the world just found out that there's a Karen movie. Yes, I'm as surprised as you are. Now, yes, this movie is actually getting made, it's actually getting funded, and it's not a parody as it's seeming to take itself very seriously. And from what I could get in the trailer, the Karen movie seems to be like one of those films about, the typical crazy neighbor or the crazy woman, which tends to make the other neighbor or the other people's life a living hell as she starts to ramp up things one by another. From something simple as, someone's doing this to, oh yes, now I'm going in your house to go and kidnap you or something like that. Typical stuff which you could expect, but of course because the main character or because the main antagonist is a Karen, apparently that equates to this woman literally making everyone's life an inconvenience. So much to the point where no one really likes her other than her lackeys, which are the cops in the movie, if you have not seen the trailer anyways. Matter of fact, I'm just going to have this trailer be in the background because why the hell not? When am I gonna get copyright strike or some shit? It already happened once. But the point is this. So, the Karen movie. I think that the idea itself is bad for a movie because where's your general audience going to be? No, what's your general audience going to be? Is it going to be those people on YouTube or on Reddit which constantly look up stuff like, okay, Karen cringe compilation? Because trust me, whenever there's like a movie that's like based around a certain fad or just based around the internet, a lot of the time it just comes off as something which is extremely outdated or just comes off as really bad because yes, they tried to get some things right, but by the time that the film is already out, it's just not really executed perfectly. Like, yes, in this film, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt because they managed to make this woman, which plays as the Karen, to seem as one of the most unlikable people that you would ever have to live with. But on top of that, at the same time, my question is, who the hell is going to unironically be excited for something like the Karen movie, unless you're one of those people which are constantly on Reddit or constantly on YouTube looking up that stuff. And even the movie itself just looks kind of generic and boring. As I said before, it looks like one of those films to where the main characters have to deal with the crazy lady that lives across from them and things slowly ramp up only for it to be a final showdown. And because, oh yes, they also included something to where this woman is racist as a plot point, so that's something. Personally, I'm not really excited for the Karen movie. I don't see really anyone else being excited for this film, though I'm not gonna try and diss the actors or anything because they seem to be doing a pretty decent job from the very least, so yeah, I'm not gonna tell you about how to spend your buck, but the last thing I would advise you guys to do is just to, I don't know, is just to check out a couple of dollars in order to see this shit, man, because it doesn't really look worth it. If you want to see some cringe Karens, as I said before, go on Reddit or go on YouTube, because I don't really feel like a full-length movie is really just going to be worth your time, especially when the trailer just kind of tells you everything which is needed to be told, or just tells you pretty much all the events in order from what you can tell. So, that's all, folks. Lumble360 out, and I will see you in another video coming soon. Later, folks. I'm out of here.